Hello and welcome to everyone. I'm Joe Joyner. It's my honor to be president. And I just want to welcome all of you and tell you how wonderful it is to be able to see your, well, hopefully smiling faces behind the masks, smiling eyes. But it's so great to see you. It's just been a lift in my day. I'll tell you, it's been so long since we've been able to gather together. We want to welcome all those who are joining us virtually as well. Before we get started, I just want to say a special thank you because this event means a lot to me. It always is. I always love to see all of our students who've achieved so much academically. And so we want to say a special thank you to our events staff who've worked so hard to be able to pull this off and do all the things that it takes to prepare. And got a beautiful certificate that I know you'll keep forever and ever. But I just want to say a special thank you to them for all that they're doing. So the President's List obviously is a 4.0 GPA with at least 12 or more credit hours. And so congratulations on that. You know, it's an exceptional achievement. And I say that every year, but come on, now it's really exceptional, right? I mean, you've had to learn classes in different formats and learn how to express yourself online through a mask and stay 6 feet away and or onto a screen, and yet you somehow found a way to connect with your professor and exhibit the type of excellence that you need. And that means a lot to me. It's a testament to your dedication and your perseverance and to your education. And I'm just so proud of you. You know, thanks to you guys, we're going to make it, right? We're there. We're in the fourth quarter. We're on the way out of this thing. And I'm just so proud of you that, you know, a year ago, I didn't know. You know, I didn't know how students were going to react. I didn't know whether you'd be able to stick with it. And I should have had the faith, knowing Flagler students, especially these students, that you would make it through, and that we're going to make it, guys. I just am filled with hope and joy, and look forward to the time that we can hang out even more together. But you've done so much, and I just appreciate you. I also want to acknowledge your family who are here. Hopefully some of them were able to join us virtually. Usually love to see them and get able to call them out and meet the parents and family, because obviously you have made education a priority in your home, and it shows. This is kind of the fruit of that work. And I just want to thank you for that commitment and for trusting Flagler College. But today is about congratulating you and recognizing how hard you have worked. How difficult, I understand how difficult it is to get a 4.0, and well, actually I don't. Truth be told, not in my undergraduate work. In graduate work, you're expected to get A's, but it's harder when you're an undergrad. So I want to congratulate all of you. You know, we have about 2,100 students, give or take, and we only had like 166 that actually had a 4.0. So you're an elite group academically, and so congratulations for that. And you know, when I think about it, I'll always sort of relate back to the core values at Flagler College, and two of them sort of come to mind when I think about your achievement. One is stewardship. And so why stewardship? It's not just stewardship for each other, but you've been great stewards of the gift that you've been given and the education that you have. You've taken it seriously, and you've been good stewards of the talent that you have, but also you've worked hard and been good stewards of Flagler College. And I just am so appreciative of that. The other core value that sort of comes to mind is transformative learning. You are leaders in our classrooms, and you're making the most of your opportunities, your relationships with the faculty, and you're using the knowledge that you've acquired to take you to new places. And I have so much hope in the future because of you. You know, I'm an old guy, but looking at you and the hope in your eyes and where you're headed, it gives me great hope about the future of America and our world, just because of the type of people you are. So I want to encourage, inspire you to keep striving with excellence. You know, a quote comes to mind. I'm kind of a student of leadership. I have been for a long, long time. And a gentleman named Jim Collins wrote a book, Good to Great. Did a lot of extensive research on success in companies and success in leaders, and who was a great leader and who was successful and who wasn't. It's a very unique sort of revelation. But one of the quotes out of his book that made me think of you guys is Collins said, "Greatness is not a function of circumstance, Greatness, it turns out, is largely a matter of conscious choice and discipline. And that's what I think about when I think of you. You've made conscious choices and you've had to exhibit this incredible discipline and perseverance in getting through both the pandemic, but also doing it at a high level. You could have lots of excuses, but you chose not to. You chose excellence in that path, and I'm so very proud of you. So anyway, and now it's my opportunity to introduce and invite Dr. Art Vandenhouten, who's our Vice President of Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty. Dr. Vandenhouten.
Thank you, President Joyner. Good afternoon, and let me offer a welcome to you and also congratulations as well. President Joyner rightly spoke about our core values and the way those values are so central, obviously, to the institution and to the mission of the academic affairs, right? The academic mission of the institution. And I think it's important to note that vision, right, the academic vision that is so much a part of what we do, it's not the only thing, but it's an important part of what we do, is really illuminated by a number of lights. Certainly the commitment to transformative education, certainly the commitment to an environment that is both challenging and supportive. But one critical light in there as well, a bright light, is a commitment to excellence, and a commitment to excellence and accomplishment in many, many forms. One of those critical forms of accomplishment and excellence is represented here by all of you today. A 4.0, under any circumstances, is an accomplishment that is justly recognized and people should be proud of having achieved it. Under these circumstances, it is a particularly compelling accomplishment that deserves recognition and deserves applause. We think of education, or at least I hope we think of education, as given life first and foremost by passion, desire, right, to learn, a desire to become something different than what you are when you entered the classroom. And I've taught for more than 20 years, and one of the most exciting parts of teaching for me is always working with students and seeing them kind of discover passions, commitments, but just as well abilities that they have that they perhaps didn't appreciate, right, when they arrived. And I know from my years of working with students at Flagler, students who have accomplished as much as you have, in addition to a great deal of intelligence and work ethic, also a great deal of passion for a subject, for the issues that you discuss and consider in the classroom, for excellence itself. And that also, right, deserves to be recognized and deserves to be applauded, right, as we're doing here today. While the accomplishments are individual, right, each of you gets a certificate, each of you absolutely earned the 4.0, I think it's also important to note, and Dr. Joyner referred as well to this, that it is something that is done in community with other people, right? Even the best students need support from family, from friends. Ideally, they need support and they need, guidance from their faculty. But of course, in the end, that accomplishment is yours, right? But it is done in a social setting, even in a setting where we wear masks, and even in a setting, right, where we are on Zoom and trying to navigate a world that just is so unfamiliar to us and so challenging. I also think it's important to note that while the accomplishment is individual and grounded in, right, the support of many others, your accomplishment actually has benefits for other people as well, right? Certainly a benefit that redounds to you in terms of the 4.0 on your transcript, the material that you've learned and mastered. Those of you thinking about graduate school certainly have that as an important part of your application. But the benefits go beyond those to you, which are themselves significant, right? Other students benefit from your work in the classroom, from your contribution in the classroom, right? Emphasizing again the communal nature of this. And sometimes it's you may yourself think, well, God, I sat in class and didn't really ever say anything. But at a small school like Flagler, right, people know who the people are who are getting it. People know who the people are who are, through their own accomplishments, right, leading the way. And that can work as a benefit for other people in the classroom. In fact, I'm confident that it does. There's also a benefit that comes, you may find this not something you would immediately have thought about, to faculty, right? Having 4.0 students, and I don't want that to be a label that sits upon you, right? Because it's really not. This is about accomplishment, right? Not about labels. But having the best students in class is something that benefits faculty significantly, right? Makes it easier to teach in important ways. Makes it easier to engage other students, right, in important ways. But it's also valuable because it's a way, having strong students, to hold faculty accountable, right? Good students challenge faculty, bring faculty to a position, right, where they themselves have to continue to grow and develop. And education and institutions like Flagler College are fundamentally, in the end, about the continued growth and development of each and every member of that community. So I certainly want to recognize you, and I want to applaud you for your accomplishment. It is, again, something deserving of praise. And now what I would like to do is turn the podium over to my friend and colleague, Dr. Melissa Southwell, who is the Dean of the School of Humanities and Sciences.
Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to also add my own congratulations to the ones that have already been offered. So as Dr. Joyner said and Dr. Vandenhouten said, all of you have achieved a wonderful accomplishment by being named to the President's list. Even in a normal year, it takes quite a bit more than just being bright to be named to the President's list. So what does that mean? It takes a strong work ethic, determination, stamina. But this year, it also took a great deal of grit. Grit is something that we talk about increasingly in terms of what determines a person's success in life. And by succeeding under great challenges this year, all of you have shown that combination of intelligence, hard work, and grit, patience. And all of this really speaks well to your abilities. And those abilities are important not just for how you perform in college, but how you will perform in life. When life throws new challenges at you, you will be able to handle those challenges with grace and with ability. When I look out at this group and I see some students that I know from class, like Michael and Amber and Tyler, I see that combination of incredible ability and hard work personified. And so it makes me especially proud to feel like, as an instructor, I had a part of this expression of your academic achievement. So allow me just to say, congratulations on that academic achievement. Now, I'm the Dean of the School of Humanities and Sciences, so I just want to say a couple of words about what does it mean to be in the School of Humanities and Sciences? How is that special? I like to think of the students and faculty in my school as seekers of truth. Whether you are asking questions, doing experiments, or digging up artifacts, you are in the process of discerning what is in fact true. It is an incredibly difficult endeavor, and it requires a lifelong process. It also may lead you to places that are uncomfortable. And so seeking truth also takes courage. I have a request of each of you. Please don't stop. Don't stop at final exams. Don't stop seeking truth after graduation. Don't stop seeking truth when you leave Flagler College, because the world needs you more than ever. We need people with the grace and the courage and the intelligence and the grit to continue to seek truth and to speak to that truth. Once again, let me offer my congratulations and to say how excited we are to see how you apply these gifts of courage and grit and intelligence in your future endeavors. So congratulations once again, and I'll now turn the podium over to Dr. Welfel.
All right. With all due thanks and respect to my colleagues, I have no wisdom to impart and no directives to give. And in fact, what I would say is that for the next few minutes, you can turn that part of yourselves off, which is so active, and that's why you're here, and just pat yourselves on the back for a minute, take a deep breath, congratulate yourselves, And I get to read your names and have you come up and receive your certificates. So I'll go through the names. Of course, many are not here, but joining us at home. So I'll read through all the names and ask for applause. Those of you who are here, when you hear your name called, just step up and you'll come down here and get your certificate and a picture with President Joyner. So away we go. Omega Adams. Marguerite Almond. Kate Antelak. Caleb Arsenault. Maria Baca. Abigail Belshore. Allie Bish. Grace Bishop. Patricia Bishop. Jillian Brinko. Ansley Brodsky. Zachariah Brown. Jacqueline Brown. Aaron Buell. Sophia Campafiore. Emma Card. Dakota Chenoweth. Megan Churchill. Tyler Cooper Kolb. Jillian Corrales. Natalie Cusker. Faith Dianich. Michael Dishman. Hannah Dolores. Ivy Fitzsimmons. Luke Fraga. Juliet Frey. Jessie Rose Gategno. Gabby Gilraith. Kenneth Gordon. Brittany Hawley. Kenneth Immel. Presley Johnson. Peter Lane. Jenny Lane. Lily Lineman. Hunter Macon. Valerie Manfredi. Amber Marquette. Chloe Mason. Lexus Massey. Ashlyn Moret. Jenna McGovern. Camille Montano. Kaylee Ness. Cornelius Oostwuder. Helen Pantulis. Sarah Sandberg. Carson Sapp. Shauna Saunders. Shannon, excuse me. Mhm. Donna Skrenick. Zoe Shedden. Nicole Spicer. Jared Stevens. Tatum Seibert. Kylie Taylor. Rachel Thompson. And Emma Wilkinson. We'll ask for one more round of applause for everyone. Congratulations to all of you. I'll turn it back over to President Joyner.
Thank you, Dr. Wolflin. Just once again, I want to repeat how proud I am of all of you truth seekers. I love that. And that's certainly what you are. And I want to congratulate all of you and for all that you've done. I wish you the best of luck. You know, today's event has been very special to me personally, just to get a chance to see you again and get a chance to be together. And it just meant a lot to me. And thank you for coming. And again, we just want to celebrate your accomplishments here. And so we're just so proud of you. I wish you luck the rest of the semester. I hope to see you again every semester, and hope to see your name on the president's list again. Just a reminder to pick up your grab and go reception, little reception box on the way out, some goodies for you. You deserve a lot more, but that's something nice you can take with you along with your certificate. So thank you again and congratulations, and have a great afternoon.